Welcome to Two Birds, One Show on the BGSE Network at 10 p.m. Eastern every Thursday night. We are DeeTer and RicT, and we talk about Philly sports and craft beer.
Hey, how's it going out there? This is Two Birds, One Show. I'm DeeTer. That's my buddy Ricky.
Yep.
And our buddy to the show, Joe. He's been on before. Great sports analyst. And so if you're new to the show, we dive in some beers, talk about the beers, dive in some sports, our second round of beers, and then finish off with more sports. I already got a comment. It's Luke Manuel Pello. Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Go Birds. All right.
Go Birds for life.
All right.
Yo, man,
So
represent, man.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, dude, that's so cool,
Yeah,
dude. I gotta get some more shirts, man. My shirts getting a little old
Indeed.
now.
Yeah, Steve said he just got his hoodie.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
Uncle.
he told. Yeah, for some reason that site took forever. I know they're on the new site now, and
Right.
it should be better. But yeah, it took
I
me a
forgot I
while to
ordered
get
it.
some stuff. That's
Yeah.
funny.
I
Yeah,
ordered
man.
it, and like 2 months later, they were like, "There's a package on the porch." I'm like, "I didn't order nothing." I opened up. I'm like, "Did Matt send me these?" I'm like, and I sent a text, and he's like, "I don't remember sending them." I was like, and I went and looked at my email. I was like, "Oh yeah, I bought them."
That's funny. Yeah,
It's almost 3
some
months.
reason,
I bought them
man.
in like January and got them around April or something. I'm like,
Yeah,
"Dang."
I heard a lot of people say that. So if anybody got their stuff late, sorry about that. We're getting on the new site. Everything should be straight. So rocking the Cane Brewery shirt. Picked up some Overhead, which is a great beer you could get off the shelf. It's a nice double IPA, 8.2. And man,
It's
this
definitely
beer,
pale.
it looks great. It nice head, nice body. I always like this beer. And I haven't drank it in a while, and it's one of the better ones they have.
I forgot some of the terminology. That's how little I drink anymore.
Oh, really? Yeah.
And of course, anytime I hear pale ale, I mean, you know, our generation, what we're going to say.
Rolling Rock.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, it's definitely yeah. So
Rolling Rock. My cousin still
Big-
drinks that
big
stuff,
boy.
man. It's funny.
Okay.
What you got, Ricky?
So tonight also somewhat of a Jersey beer. It's 3x3. It's from the Seed Living Beer Project in Atlantic City, but it's a collab between 7 really good breweries. It's the Seed, Omni Polo, Parish Brewing, Clag, Test, Lyric,
Breweries, man.
yeah, and one other one. It's dark in here, but see, it's got all the collab with all those. So
Yeah, that's a lot, man.
yeah,
Jeez.
nice double IPA.
Oh, yeah,
I had the Omni
Mm.
Polo version this a few weeks ago. It was really good.
It looks good.
So the breweries had a version of their same beer.
I think each of the 7 breweries did their version of 3x3. And
Yeah,
I had
cool.
Omni Polo, and now I'm trying to Seed. It's good, don't get me wrong. I'm a big fan of Seed, but I definitely feel like the Omni Polo was head and shoulders better.
Okay. Was there
Sorry,
a
folks.
European brewer, right? Where are they out of?
I think Sweden, maybe.
Sweden, something like
I
that.
think
right?
Omni Polo's from Sweden. I think they also now satellite brew out of the 12% Beer Project up in
Oh,
Connecticut.
really?
that
Okay.
that covers about 10, 15, 20 breweries. So yes, and they're actually credited with being the ones that kind of brought the milkshake IPO over here with
Yeah, the
Tired
milkshake.
Hands, with the lactose and the vanilla. So they kind of get a lot of the credit for that.
All right. Well, let's dive into some sports.
Yeah.
Which guys want to talk? Eagles or
Before I-
Phillies? Okay, Jeff.
I'm going to tell you what I'm drinking in a second. I got to say
All
something.
right.
Right
I didn't know you
now,
had something. Okay.
we got Bryce Harper. All right, take your hat off. You know what we got now? Now sit back, move your head back a little bit. Like tilt back a little bit, a little more forward. Like, gotta get the light right. Maybe lean forward. Maybe that's what it was.
I ain't not.
Did you see the other face in there? He's 2-1. You didn't see it? Nick Sirianni anywhere in there? I'm like, what is happening right now? Like the way the light hit your head, I'm like, that's why I laughed and I put my hand over my face. I'm like, nah, this ain't happening. But,
Speaking of which, Nick Sirianni is my spirit animal, dude. My all-time favoriteest coach ever in this city,
Crazy,
dude.
man.
Love
Yeah,
Sirianni, dude.
man.
He's one of us,
Yeah.
dude.
He is, man. Like as soon as I seen him come out, I was like, he is perfect for the town, just like Bryce Harper. You know, these certain people are not designed to be in a place like this, New York, whatever. You know, you have a certain. I don't even.
I agree.
Know with it.
But yeah, after we beat the Chiefs, man, Nick was going nuts, man, yelling in the halls and stuff.
Yeah, because
I love that.
No. Yeah, I do too. And I was like, just please don't scream at the fans like you did last time, because that just set us off on the worst losing streak ever. I'm like, please don't do it.
Yeah.
You know?
Damn.
So, all right, let me get so in here, right? Hidden in here are 2 12-ounce deltas.
Nice.
Lemonade.
Nice.
Halfway done in the last 40 minutes. So
well played.
Wow.
That'll be done before the show's over, I can tell you that. Colors were talking to me yesterday. Anyway,
dude, that was like when we got done the show last week. I had a pre-roll from Midnight Greens around the corner. Okay. And I think I had half it during the show, and then we got done. I shut it down and finished the rest. And I went inside like I usually do. I was playing my online poker, listening to some classic rock. I'm gonna tell you what, man. Hit me like a ton of fucking bricks. I was like, I'm sitting there. I'm like, oh man. I'm like, fuck, dude. I was like, holy
tell you right
shit.
Now, the ultimate experience. I was in the basement doing work, and it hadn't kicked in yet. So I was like, I need a break. I sat down, put on the surround sound, sat right in the perfect spot for Dark Side of the Moon.
Nice.
And it kicked in right during Breathe. I was like, whoa.
So good.
And that's why I was telling you that day, Matt. It was like colors were turning, like green was turning gold. Man. I would have 12 ounces. It was like 2 12 ounces in 30 minutes. I mean, I had no idea. But it was
they're pretty potent.
Shit. Dang. Yeah,
and they're fun too. Them Delta 9s always hit just right.
They do, and they hit like a ton of bricks. And then they just, I swear it lasted to this morning, the one yesterday. I'm not even kidding. I was definitely
you guys are nuts. You guys are nuts. All right.
Thanks, Matt.
Come on, let's get into some sports.
Let's do it.
All right. Let's dive into Eagles. We're already talking about the Eagles. So we beat the Chiefs, man. That was a nice, Super Bowl return match. Then I'm surprised, man, how good this team is. Like I thought we were going to be good, but this is dangerous, man. Like
the funny part is we're not even. This is still to us the preseason. I mean, we don't play any stars in the preseason. This is the minimal amount of what we can see from this Eagles team, because they've shown us nothing yet, and they're 2-0 against our biggest division rival, and the dynasty that we just beat in the Super Bowl, and we haven't even played our C game yet.
Right, and usually you don't really think about teams. At least I don't think teams are going to start to show themselves till week 3. Because the first 2 weeks is really don't make the mistakes. Whoever makes the big mistake first is going to lose, and it could have ramifications later. Like the Chiefs last week, I said to my son, there's going to be one key mistake that's going to cost one of these teams a game. I never would have thought Travis Kelce with his butterfingers like he does, but I felt like it was going to come down to one mistake because it was such a great game.
Yeah, and he had it coming to him, run his fucking mouth the whole game, and over there screaming. And I'm even watching my son. He's like, he's middle. He's like, why is this guy, screaming, doing all that? I said, well, it'll come back to him. I said, let him chirp. And man, it happened. I said, man, sweet fucking justice, instant karma. I was like, boom.
And didn't they just score a touchdown when he was saying how I hate this or whatever it was he said? Didn't they just score a touchdown on that play too? I thought they had just scored.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I mean, either that or it was right after or right before. Because I'm thinking, this is crazy, dude. They just scored. What is he complaining about?
It's weird. I like Jason so much, and like you said, Jason's one of the guys that fits into this city perfectly. But man, I can't stand Travis, dude. So it's something about him, dude. It's just like
he's the cheesy little brother that wanted to be his older brother.
Yeah,
and just rode his coattails. That's what I mean. I don't know.
He wants to be like the star or something like that, man. But I think he's getting older, man. He's just not the same player he used to be. I mean, he's got to be getting close to retiring, right? He's got to be up there in years.
Every time an athlete gets in a serious relationship or gets married, they're done. Gretzky, I mean, the greatest of all time at everything, done. I mean, let's be real.
You make a good point.
As soon as he had 1,000 yards
That's
2 years
funny.
ago. Who was he not with? Come on, do the math.
He just signed his walking papers.
Yeah, really. Well, he got good walking papers. I don't like the music.
Yeah, I
he's
listen.
doing all right.
Yeah.
I'll tell you though,
Right.
that was a monster play by Makuba, who I know he had a couple off plays, but man, he had such a great game. And for a rookie to have that interception basically was the difference in the game. The huge stop, one was at 3rd or 4th down. Monster stop, and then had a half a sack, a huge part of a giant sack. For a rookie, this kid. I don't like to bring up the name, but this kid got some Brian Dawkins in him, and he's a ball hawk.
Yeah,
the ball is
it's funny
attracted to him.
There was something about it I felt the same way too, but yeah, he's making an impression, kind of like Cooper did last year. So
yeah,
we'll see how that turns out. But I agree with you there.
And that was a guy that was handpicked by Vic Fangio.
That's just a lot.
Yeah,
for a coordinator to say, "I want that guy." There's something about him.
It was the same thing with Bond last year in the free agent market. He told Howie, "Go get me this guy," and look what he did. He was basically defensive player of the year.
Yeah, pretty much.
It was an aggressive game, man, and the defense, they kept the Chiefs at bay. It was a really good job by the defense. Do anybody have any stats on like passing and running?
Well, I know this. I know that Chris Jones towards the end of the game yip-yapping his mouth as he did all game. He was on the end there, and he's like talking shit to Jalen before the kneel down. You don't even got 100 yards, and Jalen said, "We won the fucking game. Shut your ass up." And by the way, he had 101 yards, Chris.
Yeah.
But still, it's like all right. So he has no touchdowns, right? And I tell people, okay, you're totally missing something here. We have no passing touchdowns. I get it. We have 2 wins. Okay, you're whining. Wouldn't you want a team to have the ability to be diverse where they don't have to count on one guy or maybe 2 guys? Like we have 2 good receivers, one elite one, definitely an elite running back, and we have the strongest quarterback physically in the game that has proven he can throw the ball when he has to, and we have the best offensive line in football. Okay, so offense-wise, just because he didn't throw a touchdown doesn't mean we're lucky or some of these other goofy things I'm saying. I'm like, he's a student of the game. His job is to read stuff too. He brings a total different element
and the fact that
just throwing the ball.
The fact he's not turning the ball over, that's huge. Look at the difference in the game. The Chiefs had 2 turnovers. The 2 turnovers the Chiefs had, and it cost them. It did. And what they're doing is they're saying, look, I know we don't play preseason, so what we're going to do is we're going to manage the game early on and reduce turnovers to nothing and just play old school football. They're going to run the football, and they're going to play really good defense. And it's almost like the old term, keep it simple, stupid. That's what they're doing. They're not overthinking. They say, listen, our guys are bigger and stronger than yours. We're going to go beat you up, and we're going to win the game.
And I think that's a great thing. But, in this game against the Chiefs, I hate to say it, but I have to give them credit to their defense because they went toe-to-toe with us in that game. And, I don't think they were going to win. They really didn't think all along. And it comes down to, like I said, a mistake in the first 2 games can change your whole season or even the 3rd game. But they came to play, but we just showed it's like I don't even think we put our foot totally on the gas pedal at any point. If we had to, we probably could just shut them up.
And think about this. You know how hard it is to go into Kansas City and win, especially the wounded animal there? How desperate. Look, they were 0-1, just lost to us and got their ass kicked in the Super Bowl. 0-1, coming home to their fans. And look, what the Eagles did, I don't think people realize the magnitude of what the Eagles did. Yeah. That's, oh my gosh, it's huge.
Having home field is a huge advantage,
especially with the Chiefs.
Yeah, that's a loud stadium. But looking at the stats, there wasn't any big stats. It was mostly a defensive game, I would say.
Yeah,
it was. That's what I say. It was a great game.
It was old school football. It was old school football, and I can't believe the Chiefs. They blitzed Hurts on dropback 65%. Holy shit, that's an unheard of number. They blitzed him almost every time he dropped back. And listen,
we had a lot of blitzes too, which shocked me. Yeah.
Well, which was crazy because Vic Fangio almost flipped the script on because in the Super Bowl, he didn't blitz one time. So he probably figured their game plan was, well, we know he's not going to blitz. So he said, I know the Chiefs are thinking I'm not going to blitz. I'm going to blitz you, motherfucker. Yeah. I'm going to blitz you a lot.
Yeah. But man, I was like, Jesus, if we do that regular, I was like, I don't know who the heck is going to beat us. Now, my secondary, I'm a little concerned about. Like, We're good. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think we're good there. I don't know about.
The only thing that Dory Jackson, I feel like, is the weak link, but I feel like as the season goes on and you see Makuba continue to get better and better, I think you can hide some of that Dory Jackson. Of course, you're not going to have 11 studs on defense. It's almost impossible to do it. So he's the one weak link, but everywhere around him, it's really good.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. When everybody's whining about no touchdown passes, look at defense. It's like, okay, maybe we limped along in a game here or there, but the defense, if that's what it takes for us to win the game, or our offense, our defensive line isn't getting sacks, but we're making plays 8 yards down the field, stopping passes, it still matters. It's a W, dude. Everybody says that when their team wins, but when somebody else wins, they hate.
All wins are beautiful wins in my book. And think about this: in 4 quarters of second half football this year, the Eagles have given up a grand total of 1 touchdown in the whole second half of both games combined. 1 touchdown.
Wow.
They got 0 points.
That's shutting the door.
0 points against Dallas in the second half, and they gave up the 1 touchdown against the Chiefs, and that was it.
Yeah.
So they're adjusting, and they're adjusting on the fly, and and they're not even playing their best football yet.
And they got a tough schedule, so I'm curious.
Sure.
Now that we got out of the first 2 games, and then like this week, I think is where we're really going to see where we're at, for real. And we got to hit the ground running coming into some of the tougher ones.
But with the Broncos, I think are 2-0 also. But the teams they beat, which I think the Saints and some other weaker team. So I mean, I'm not too worried about it.
Well, I'm curious about it. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
The Titans. They beat the Titans. It's the other team.
I know the Rams a lot. Like I was just said with KC, that's a hungry team that, like KC is looking for revenge. Listen, we beat the Rams twice last year. Twice. And remember the NFC division game here in the snow. Barkley had 4 runs in the 2 combined games of over 60 yards. No player's ever done that against one single team. He did it 4 times. Was
like, what do I need? Yeah, McVay's even like, I don't even know what to do. He's like, he can't stop that guy.
He's got no answer for him. And I'll bet you dollars to donuts. They keep the game plan. They're like, look, we're going to run Barkley. You have a great D line that is great at rushing the passer. So how do you nullify the pass rush? Run the football and run it right at them.
I agree. And to me, a lot of times teams will be concerned, like, okay, well, they're going to key on Barkley the whole time. We're going to change this, or they're going to probably do this, so we're going to change that. No. Keep doing your Barkley thing. Let them show you he can't run before you make a change. I think Andy Reid was guilty of that a lot in his early part of the career.
I agree. I agree.
Everybody knows all your team does this. Doesn't mean you change it. That's what got you there, brother.
He would fold his cards quick.
Yes. And it looks like he's been doing it a little more the last 2 years. Like he's not the same to me. Something
I think he got content. I think he's like, hey, I won, what was it, 3 Super Bowls, or what was he in 6 out of 7 or 5 out of 6 Super Bowls? He probably got fat and happy and got content. Listen, sometimes that's your biggest enemy is, once you've reached the mountaintop, it's hard to stay hungry.
Yeah, and you got Mahomes 5 straight years, So
other teams are learn how to play against them. You know what I mean? After that team's been around for a while, they know how good they are. I mean, you have to figure it out.
Think about the Bucs Super Bowl. They're the ones that figured it out. The safety's high. 2 safeties high. That killed Mahomes. They run him up high so he can't throw deep. Watch. They all do it to him now. Ever since the Bucs exposed that.
And I'll tell you this, what I think the Eagles did in this past Super Bowl is I think the Chiefs over the last 6-7 years, and they did, I'll give them, they had a dynasty. I think they had the Mike Tyson thing going for them where they had a lot of teams beat before it ever started because they'd get up here in teams' heads thinking we can't beat this team. Yeah. And the Eagles went in there and played Buster Douglas and knocked them the fuck out and said, hey, listen, we ain't scared of you. We ain't scared of you. We're coming in, we're throwing fucking hot ones. And they did.
And part of the reason why that worked out well to our advantage because of one person and his vendetta. He wanted revenge, Nick. He wanted his revenge. And there was nothing going to stop that in the Super Bowl. And you could see it. Even when he basically said, put the knife in his back and he's already dead,
call it.
Just do it.
Call it.
Yeah.
Yep. They call it the dagger. The dagger.
Yep.
He said, remember his exact line, just fucking call it. Just fucking call. Remember they were like, well, it looks like the Eagles are probably going to run out the clock. Oh, no. Oh no, they're going for the dagger. Oh yeah, 60-yard touchdown to Devontae. That 34 fucking nothing. Game over, guys.
Yep, right through the throat.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh man.
Yeah, but did you? Well, also Hurts. He had the screensaver on his phone of like him losing at the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
So you knew these guys were determined, just to get back at him.
Yep,
and you saw him
toe to toe.
You saw him walk down the aisle before the game when they had the ESPN guys up there. All 7 guys picked the cheese, and you see Hurts just stop. He was like, "Okay,
that's going to go down as one of the greatest."
I want that picture on my wall out here in the garage. That's
right.
That's
man. You got Jordan, who has that famous photo of him going up. Everybody's going to have some photo. That's going to be Hurts' photo. That little smirk, dude.
Like, okay, I see what y'all doing. Okay,
yep. I got to stop 1 second here, Matt, if you don't mind.
All right.
I got to apologize because I'm going to admit failure. You know, Matt, how I felt about Nick, right?
Yeah.
When we were losing stuff I never really liked him much to begin with. You know how I felt about Hurts, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I told my son put in his phone. I think it's like 2028 or whatever it was. It's like I said, after 5 years, this is when I said it to him. In 5 years, put something on your phone as a calendar reminder to pop up and say, "Is Jalen Hurts still on the team?" I said, because it's going to be no. Wow. I said, he's stupid. And I didn't think about what my son Joe had said later. So when he talked about being the student in the game. So I was wrong about both.
I got to admit, I was wrong about Hurts too. And I said on this show, for a couple of years, I said, this guy can't read defenses. I said, he's a running back playing quarterback. And listen, I'm glad he proved me wrong.
But I wasn't sure about Nick, but Hurts, I was all on board. You just knew how athletic that guy was. And you just had to just iron things out. And it's the turning over the ball that really killed him in a lot of games. And I think now, he's determined not to turn over that ball, and it's a big difference. I mean, we got so much talent on this team. If you could just hold on to the ball and let your other guys play, you're going to win that game, man.
Yeah, and he had a lot of pressure coming into Philly. I mean, you're coming into Philly, you're a pretty chill dude. It's like, okay, you have 2 complete opposites here, okay?
Yeah.
So that had to be on his mind, too. Now, not really, because professionals are professionals, but,
and remember how hard it was for Hurts coming in. I mean, you're coming in behind Carson Wentz, who is, at the time, the franchise. Oh, yeah. I know he didn't win the Super Bowl, but Carson Wentz was a huge part of getting to the Super Bowl, and he did win it.
Simple.
So with Hurts coming here, it was a lot on his shoulders.
Yeah. Like, is he playing for the Vikings now, man? Right? Like, oh my god.
Yeah, he's starting this weekend. I got to watch. I was almost putting him on my fantasy team because I'm like, you know what? That seems like the kind of game where he'll come out and just bomb the ball to Jefferson and get like 4 touchdowns.
Yes, for real, dude.
So you ready? Check this little fantasy thing out. I sat Derrick Henry this week. I got Barkley and Henry. Figured that out. I sat Henry this week in favor of what's his name on the Bills? I forgot his name on him.
I know you're talking about. Yeah,
I put Cook in over him.
Cook had a big game, right?
I'm hesitant on that Detroit game.
Cook had a good big. How did you get Derrick Henry and Saquon on your team?
Here's the best part: it was an auto draft. It's me and just the kids and my wife, right? They always call conspiracy on me. Doesn't matter no what. So I got Barkley, I got Henry, and I got the Eagles defense. Now they screamed all kinds of stuff. I said, it's an automated draft. I'll show you the whole order. I said, you think we're going to sit in the table with your mother and have her sit? You take 10 hours to pick a player, and nobody knows who they are.
That's cool that you do fantasy football with the family. That's awesome, man.
Dude, I got the trophy and everything. I should have brought it up. I got a Super Bowl trophy with all our names on it.
So awesome. I know we'd like to do the fun facts, not to give it away early, but I might as well bring it up now. One of my fun facts tonight is Wentz will be the first NFL quarterback ever to start for 6 different teams in 6 consecutive seasons.
Crazy.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
crazy.
His first year, he was awesome, dude. Like that year he was MVP and everything, man.
Yeah, second year,
it was the second year, man. But dude, once he got hurt, man, he got shooked up and he just wasn't the same, man. But like,
I mean, I don't
want to wish anybody bad. Like, I'm glad what he did with our team, and hopefully, he turns around and becomes a good football player. But I just, it's crazy how it happened.
So, what did you call that thing?
Sorry, it's fucking hot in my garage.
Oh my god!
Sorry. What? It's cold up there, right? What was it? The tidbit? What did you say it was?
Oh,
fun
Ricky's
fact?
Fun facts.
Oh yeah, I do
Yeah.
fun facts every week.
Yeah. When it's my turn, let me know. I got a good one for you. But,
Well,
no, go ahead and proceed. I'm just saying. I'm going to write it
and
down
it's
so I
funny.
don't forget it in 2 seconds.
All right.
I was talking to somebody about this actually earlier today. We were brought up Wentz, and listen, I get it. We're all human, and you're talking about a guy like we talked about was on pace to be the MVP of the league. Probably was going to lead the Eagles to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
He gets hurt. His backup comes in and does what no other Eagles team has ever done, and then they throw a statue of him at his workplace. Listen, as a human, I would have had a hard time with it too. Like, damn, like shit, get me the fuck out of here.
I would have eye roll, face in the head, writing down in my hand. It's just like I'd have been like, dude, I'm out of here. I mean, you're putting a trophy up in front of the guy who's your franchise player. Like, what the is that? You know, even Foles.
That was a bit.
He's like, he's the franchise
much.
guy. I couldn't stick around, but Foles did what I thought he would always become. Chip Kelly murdered him. But that was so insulting. I'm sorry. I'd be insulted. You're right.
Well, I think mentally that's a hard thing to handle. We're all human, you know. It's I would have had a hard time with it.
He was in the shadow of his backup, and that's the hardest part. And then
the guy
well.
And then I think the straw that broke the camel's back is then they drafted Hurts, and he's like, "All right, get me the fuck out of here."
Yep.
Well, look at what's it? JJ, the quarterback on the Vikings. He's supposed to be a real good quarterback too, man. He got hurt both years.
But DeeTer, I've been telling you this though. I'm a Michigan guy. I've seen every snap McCarthy took in college, and I said it on this show many times. Go back and look at the tape. The guy's not that good a quarterback. He's a good quarterback. He's not a great quarterback. He's not a great quarterback, and I think he's going to be a perennial backup in this league. You had Sam Darnold, who took you to a 14-win regular season last year and passed for almost 5,000 yards. And you let him, like, what are you doing?
I don't get that either. I don't get it, man. I do not get that either. Weird.
So I just think McCarthy I think he's good, but I don't think he's great.
Yeah, they just had weird. The Vikings just had weird like situation with their quarterbacks. You know, with the one that went to the Falcons. You know, he got hurt over there now too, right?
I think he's back in that Kirk Cousins. Yeah,
Cousins,
who by the way was throwing regularly for like almost 5,000 yards every year. Minnesota just couldn't win a big one. But his numbers were great.
Well, now he's down here in Atlanta, and he's just sitting there collecting a check. I mean, how rough was that?
That guy's probably going to make more money than anybody in NFL history.
This franchise here is crazy. Okay, he brings this guy and sits him down. Mariota basically farts one game, he's out. You know, then the other guy they had was a draft. They kicked him out right away. I was like, this is nuts. I mean, you look back, you'll see it's nuts how many quarterbacks Atlanta has had over the last 3 seasons, starting different games.
We're at the halfway mark. Probably got to grab another beer.
Yeah, I'm going for beer too.
Let's do some promos. Just get them out of the way.
I'm almost done.
Oh, Jesus. We have a Dubby organic energy drink if you're working out in the gym or if you're playing games all night on the computer. Promo code, big game. Hit that QR code. If you're into cigars, Puff Sit Chat has a monthly cigar subscription. Same thing. Promo code Big Game. You just hit that QR code. My buddy's cheesesteak place is supposedly opening up soon. My buddy DePatry that does plumbing and gas lines. He said he finished up some more work over there. So hopefully, was Irish Town Steaks in Gloucester. Good dude Dave that's going to be running it, and hopefully they'll be open soon. Look out for them.
Definitely.
Shout out real quick, Bob. DePatry Plumbing, great plumbing plumber if you need a guy in South Jersey. All right, go ahead, Ricky.
Sorry, DePatry's the man. Schwartz and Associates, accounting firm. If you're small business and you want best accounting firm in the area, that's the one. Second is Louis G's, talking about cheesesteaks over in Seoul. Listen, I eat a lot of them from all the best places. One of the best I've ever had in my life. Their roast pork too is fucking next level. So Louis G's, and and that's the two I got this week.
All right.
Well, I got one thing to say. If all the people watching, support.
Yeah,
please, thank you.
hit
These
that
50s
like
beers.
button, hit
They
the
feel nice.
subscribe, and share the show out there, get it out there. Thanks, guys. All right.
Woo! What? I'm gonna tell you what.
Second beer.
God damn, woman.
God damn.
God damn, woman, you let that down me.
God damn.
I ain't yelling. It's just the way that I talk. So this is.
I'm drinking the funny stuff. What are you doing?
I'm going over here with another New Jersey beer from Bakes Brewing in the other other Belmar, the one up North Jersey.
Okay.
This is called Chip 5 Double IPA, about 8.6%.
Nice.
I don't yet know the hop combo. I haven't taken a sip, but it smells fucking phenomenal. Look at that.
Do you drink
Look at
any of
that
these
thing.
at like room temperature? Everything overseas, I drink room temperature. Do you any of
Well,
these? Do you do? Because the big
if I'm-
guys, if you drink it warm,
If I'm drinking, some stouts or certain lagers, I'll drink a little less cold because I feel like the beer opens up a little bit flavor wise. But these are cold, but my glass I keep room temperature. I never freeze my glasses.
those kinds of beers, I think, are better cold. Like I drink Warsteiner, pretty much. That's the only one I'll drink.
Good beer. Yeah,
that's
I'll be drinking that Saturday.
German
Saturday
dude's like, go buy that.
Oktoberfest.
Yeah, he's like, go buy it, leave it on your counter, and drink it. I'm like, ooh. He's like, no, do it.
Nice.
So I haven't had a cold beer since. No lie.
Huh.
No, I believe it. And like you said, over in Europe, that's the norm.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Because I know
And they also have like those pump what the hell are they called? Pump fountain, instead of using handle pump, right? Is that what they're called? Ricky?
Is that
the Firkins? No, not the Firkins.
Yeah.
No.
What the hell's it
But that's
called?
a European style, right? Where they use, the pump instead of using
because they pump it from down in the basement.
Yeah,
is that what it is?
Pretty cool. Yeah.
Pretty cool. But yeah, like a darker beer, I'll drink warm, like a stout. When you want to get those tastes. IPAs, I like starting them off cold because they get real bitter. So you start them off cold, you don't really get that bitterness so much, and then it opens up as you go. So it gives a nice.
It's interesting.
Yeah, it gives a nice taste to it. Like you can taste like more of the malt in the beginning, and then the hops come out a little bit later.
Yeah, I was never a huge fan of that, but I could never find a good one. I think that's why.
Okay.
Yeah,
there's a lot of good breweries now, man.
I think I'm picking up some Sabro.
Sabro?
Sabro hops. I'm picking up. I think in this. I'm not sure, but I'm thinking I'm picking up some Sabro hops.
Yeah, I was just saying anything Budweiser, Coors Light, Milk. Don't warm those up and drink them. If you want to challenge to see if you can drink 3 of them, go for it, man. But I guarantee you don't get through one. It's like probably could just drink diarrhea. It'll be better. I'm telling you,
dude. I don't know how the Phillies drink that Budweiser like that, man. Oh my god, man! Because Bud after Bud,
right?
Bonging, dude, they gotta feel like shit the next day. Because Bud always messes me up the next day.
Gives me the beer shits, dude.
Yeah,
they probably poured out and they probably poured out and put their own beer in there. Probably that's what I do.
But man, Schwerber was going hard, man. He was drinking the bong.
See him doing beer bongs? I'm like, holy shit, dude! I had beer bongs since I was 22, dude.
That's what we're saying, dude. The guy is built for this town. He's
the Schwerbinator.
Yeah, these guys are perfect.
He's the Jason Kelsey of the Phillies.
Yeah. Yep. Everybody knows.
Schwarber.
I'm sure we'll talk about the Phillies in a second, but Schwarber to me, I've always idolized Babe Ruth, man. When I watch him swing, I just think of the Babe.
George Herman Schwarber. I say it all the time, and even the way he runs.
Watching him swing, yeah. Except he's fast.
Yeah. Was that Jeff? I didn't see the comment.
Yeah, it was Jeff. He said something about like, he ate too many cheesesteaks. He might have to do his plumbing after that or something.
Yeah, he do some plumbing after eating too many cheesesteaks. Oh, Lord. Man, he's going savage on you live.
And then Joe drinks like Miller beer. He says it brings out like the aluminum taste when it's warmer. Oh man!
More like it. Oh no, I don't want to.
But so let's you guys want to do your fun facts before we hop into the Phillies?
Well, I do the fun facts at the very end of the show.
At the end, okay. We'll save that for the end.
I'll give you my own.
Yeah, you go ahead, Jeff. What you got?
Each segment. All right. I got one simple one for you. Fun fact.
I mean, you could do yours now. I'll wait. I'll save mine for then. You could do yours now.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
Fort
Jeff.
Lauderdale, one letter makes all the difference. So you got Fort Lauderdale, you move one letter, it becomes Fort Lauderdale.
Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, man. Nobody realizes
that's a fun fact right there.
Even therapists, if you look at it, it's really the rapist if you think about it.
Let's talk about some WWE, man. I know you're a wrestling fan. This weekend's John Cena and Brock Lesnar. What do you think's going to happen with that, man?
Well, first we got to figure out where you can watch it because all this ESPN talk is pissing the universe off, and they're going to give AEW is going to stand to gain from this, and rightfully so. But anyway,
I hope so.
If we can figure out where to watch it. I don't know. I think it's going to be a good match because Cena really is taking his time to enjoy that final run and wrestle the way he used to, which we haven't seen that probably in 15 years. The way he's
both big boys, man. Both are in good shape, man. When they're standing next to each other, it's like, oh my god.
Yeah, seeing him come back, dude. I wanted to just jump out the window naked, just run. It was when I saw Brock come out there.
It was cool. Yeah. But when they first met up, right? Brock beat him bad, I believe, right? I don't know. Did they have another match? Is this the third one or is this the second one?
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question.
I want to say Cena beat him in the second match, so this is like the third. I want to say that. I'm not sure though, but I know Brock beat the hell out of him the first time.
I think you might be right about being a third. Who do you think's going to win it though?
I think Brock is. You know what I mean? Because Cena is on his way out, and Cena already lost the belt, so him losing is not that big of a deal. Yeah. You know, and I think Brock, you know, he's hyped up. People love him, and he's ready to wrestle, man. Like, who's going to beat the Brock Lesnar, man? Dude, F-bomb anybody, man. Like, crazy,
I'm
man.
anticipating a hard knockdown, drag out type fight where they're not going to exhaust each other to like death the way sometimes they'll do with Brock. I think they're just going to put in a lot of moves. You're seeing Cena do moves he's never done before as homage.
Yeah, that too.
He can't wrestle. He's also doing his old. He's just looking good with all of his moves. They're well made, well executed. So
yeah, it's going to be good.
Yeah.
What's Io Sky is wrestling what's that Valkyrie or
yeah. Yeah.
Man, yeah. That's she's nice, man. And I think they might push her. Io Sky had the belt. Yeah, she lost it. And now I think Valkyrie is like the next new thing.
I think she's due for a little push there because Io's already there. She's fine. Everybody loves her, and you got crazy Asuka, you know, so she's gonna do her thing. She could just scream in Japanese all day long at me. I wouldn't even care.
Funny. Yeah, it's so
it's
funny.
Just
Dude,
yeah.
But when AEW was at Philadelphia, me and my buddies went, man, and it was such a great time. It was a small venue. It was at the old ECW, and you could only fit maybe like 2,000 people in there. So you were right up against the ring. And it was cool. They had it there for like 3 weeks. So, yeah, it was a small venue, but they didn't have to like pay to move the ring and all that, pay for different people and travel. So I'm hoping they made some decent money there. And it was packed every night, you know. So
that's cool. Yeah,
exactly. Speaking of wrestling, shout out to Dog, Dangerous Adrenaline Wrestling Gladiators. It's a great league for all ages, family friendly. Going to date night, I have a great time every time I go. So Dog Wrestling, you'll see them all around South Jersey, over in PA. It's a great kind of minor league wrestling group, and it's fantastic.
Joe said, "Fun fact to your Fort Lauderdale."
Just true. I do that to my son. Doing some random thing that comes across my mind all the time, and he usually just eye rolls and looks away.
Well, we got the Flyers, right? The Flyers are starting up their camp.
I think rookie camp just started. I didn't do a ton of notes tonight. I did a few, but the one thing I did put down that I kind of liked is they traded Ivan Fedotov, the goaltender, to Columbus for a 2026 6th-round pick. The part I like about it is that they're saving $3.2 million in cap space. Now, listen, he fucking sucked here. I hope he doesn't pull Bobrovsky and go to Columbus and blow the fuck up and become a great gold. Because
You know
that's what the same thing
Everybody
happened with
does when they leave
Bobrovsky.
Philly.
Yeah.
Everybody
leaves
that leaves
Philly
Philly,
has
man,
success.
does good, especially the Flyers, man. Christ,
Flyers
dude.
have been the
Any
farm
Flyer.
team for the NHL. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy, man.
So Flyers did trade for Dotov, 2026 6th-round pick, but we cleared up 3.2 million cap space, which in the NHL is huge. I know a lot of people disagree with me when I say this, and they're like, "You're crazy. It's not going to happen." But I think it might. I think they're clearing as much money as they can. They're going to have a lot of money in the offseason, more than anybody in the league. Go get the best player in the world because there's a free agent, and that almost never happens. Danny Briere, your legacy will be set in the next offseason, whether you go and sign Connor McDavid or not. But that's the only way you're winning a cup within the next 4 years or 5 years. It's the only way.
Suggest a phone call to Mr. Roseman on how it's done.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Let's go. That's what I'm
How are you
saying.
robbing these people? How are you not in prison yet? How are you robbing these people?
Yeah.
But you're right,
I
man.
heard Carter Hart's not coming back to the Flyers.
No, and that's fine. I get it. And let him just go get a fresh start somewhere else. You just get away from this whole area. It would be, listen, I'm all about second chances. I would love, he got found innocent in court of law. In my book, you're innocent till proven guilty. And he was. It was thrown out by a female judge, pro-female, everything. But he's found innocent. But his best bet is to move on from here and start over somewhere else, far away from here. You know what I mean? Go to like a Vancouver.
Yeah, that's kind of why Reed left now too. With all his family trouble, it's like he just needed to change.
Yeah, great point, dude. Great fucking point.
Yeah, it's true. You're right.
That's motivating enough to be in just a new area. Just renovate your house. It feels like a new one. You know what I mean? It feels good to have a new something.
Union Soccer's doing really well. They're number one in the Eastern Conference. There's only a couple games left till the playoffs. So I hope they do well, man. I love the Union Soccer. I've been following them ever since they started up. So it'd be nice for them to win the championship.
Do you remember what I said? Do you remember what I said about, I don't know, it's all recorded. They're all there. About 6 months ago. Philadelphia is on parallel courses. Think about this. 2022, the Eagles go to the Super Bowl, lose a heartbreaker. The Phillies go to the World Series, lose a heartbreaker. The Union go to their Super Bowl, lose a heartbreaker. And then each year they all took a step back until the fourth year. Nick Sirianni wins in the fourth year. I'll bet you dollars to donuts the Phillies are about to win a World Series, and the Union we're on parallel lines right now.
I hope so, man. I would love to see the Phillies
fun of us because we have 4 championships lost in 1 year. Remember everybody?
And now we're about to have 4-1 in a year span. The Eagles just won in February. The Phillies about to win in October. The Union going to win. And then next February, the Eagles going to win again. It's 4 championships. It's the universe saying, listen, in 2022, I know your heart broke, but I got you. I got beauty for your ashes. It's coming. I know it hurt, but you're getting your comeuppance.
Before we jump into the big topic with the Phillies, anything about the Sixers? Nothing really going on there, right?
Joel Embiid, they're saying, looks real fucking good and lost a lot of weight. I've been telling you, this team's going to shock a lot of people this year.
Oh, is he going to play every other game now? Is he going to play like every other game now? Is that what he's going to do?
I think Embiid's going to shock a lot of people. I think the Sixers, the East is ripe for the taking.
I'd like to make that kind of money.
Man, they're going to do some maintenance sitting with him and Paul George, man. They're not going to play every game.
No, and I wouldn't ask you to. But listen, just be healthy when the playoffs get here. Because, listen, you got a really good young core in McCain, Maxey, and VJ Edgecombe, who you just drafted out of Ballard. It's a really good core. And you got Kelly Oubre. You got a nut. Quietly, the Sixers have a really good team. It all hinges on the health of Embiid and George.
I like the coach too, man. The coach is pretty good.
Nick Nurse, a championship-winning coach in this league.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's the Sixers, and I guess we'll hop into the Phillies, man. Clinching the NL East, man. How cool is that, dude?
I got another fun fact for you. It's the earliest the Phillies have ever clinched the NL East, and it's the first time in their franchise's history they were the first team in all of baseball to clinch their division. So, a couple more fun facts.
Oh. Look at that. That's cool.
And this is they're back-to-back, right? They won that last year?
Yes, back-to-back.
How often does that happen, man? That's awesome.
I don't know, but, I mean, that's a pretty good accomplishment.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you this. I know yesterday sucked. They lost. But I'll say this. They played 15 games in a row without a day off against really good teams and went 11-4.
Yeah. You're
there's
not
something
wrong
fucking
about that,
special
man.
about this team, man. They just every adversity all season thrown their way. Think about it from when the season started. Well, Rangers going to miss 7 weeks. You can't. Bryce Harper, he's got the thing. He's going to miss 6 weeks. Zach Wheeler out for there. Alec Boehm missing 6 weeks during the season. Aaron Nola missed 4 months of the season. They just keep overcoming it and have kept one of the top 4 records in baseball along the way. This team is a fighter's mentality, and I'm telling you, they're walking through the fucking playoffs when they start in 2 weeks. I'm telling it now on here.
I watched. No, go ahead and finish. I was going to say.
No, I just feel like they're on parallel lines.
I went to my second beer.
Nice.
7 C's, 7th anniversary Tippa from Black Stack.
Nice.
What's that? 10.7.
Damn, cuz.
Tippa.
Woo,
I love Black Stack, man. They do like 10% and above beers, and it's insane. Because I just poured this, and I remember, dude, I'm already like 3/4 down, dude. This is so damn delicious.
I hear that, killer.
Well, after this one, it's going to be interesting.
I know, dude. Each beer, it's like I'm drinking Coors Lights over here, and he's fucking. I mean, never do I drink so fast, but this show.
Yeah, I'm pretty much done this thing. Next one's the last.
My god!
I know you got. Now I'm kind of wishing I had a Delta 9.
Doing 1 hour is good. I'm telling you, do it.
Shout out to Sue who bought one yesterday at my bar. Hope it kicked in for you. I should have picked one up too and brought it home. I like them things a lot.
Yeah, I like that.
I can't believe you sell them at a bar, man. That's wild. That is wild. Crazy,
it's almost
man.
Scary if you think about it.
I mean,
Philly in one spot.
Think about. I joke with my friends all the time. I think about this. When we were kids, I'm not gonna say going to cities we had to go to find marijuana, right? If you'd have told me you'd be able to buy it in a 7-Eleven regularly when we go, no, that's not gonna happen. We're crazy, man.
It's a great world we live in. I can get this stuff delivered to my house, right on my doorstep, man. It's
a great world we live in.
That blew my mind when that showed up that day at my door. I was like, "How the hell did this get here? Like, how did FedEx even allow this? Let alone this?
He was talking like he's had back pains and stuff like that. I was like, "Well, did you ever have the Delta? They're pretty good, man." And he's like, "Oh my god, dude, yeah,
that's pretty good. I'll try it, man. Yeah,
they're good
without
sense." I'll have to go pick a couple up tomorrow. They're so good.
Oh my god!
Call me when you do, man.
All right, let's get back on the Phillies. Yeah. What would we say? So do you think we're going to get that number 1 seed? Do you think that's a possibility? Or
it's a possibility. If I'm a bet man, I wouldn't bet it. 2.5 games is a lot to make up in 9 games. It's not impossible, but I'll say this. Wouldn't it be weird? Because I talk about these parallel lines and they're all exactly the same. Wouldn't it be weird if the Phillies finished as the 2 seed? You know what the Eagles were in this past playoffs? The 2 seed. I know it sounds wild, but it's happening, dude. We are living it.
But yeah, and I feel like we were number 1 seed before, and it didn't help us, right? I mean,
well, not in the last 2 years. It didn't. No. That's why let the Brewers go be the one everybody's angling for. I got to take down the Giant. They're a real good team. But let somebody else take them out. That's fine with me.
Yeah. It's 9 games, 2.5 games back. That's a stretch.
It's tough. Yeah. But I feel like we're going to get the 2 seed because that's what the Eagles were. I think the Eagles, and sometimes it's good not to have the break. If you're playing well, just keep playing. Like baseball is a game of consistency. Yeah. Sometimes a week off hurts a team.
Yeah. Now, how do you guys feel about our pitching? You a little worried about our pitching? You think we're
why would I be? Well, you just went 11-4. You just went 11-4 in 15 games against all playoff teams, basically, and it was a lot of it. I mean, the offense played well, but the pitched well in 90% of them games. I think the pitching's not a fear for me this year.
Yeah, and I watched the game the other night on Wednesday, and I think I don't know if I made the remark to you or Matt Hertz, but I yapped about the coach again because Matt knows how I feel about the guy. But anyway, they because they were down what they had no hit through 5 innings or something, and then it goes to
against Shohei.
They just grind and they fight. You hear they come right out 6 runs, right? They take advantage of the opportunity ahead. Then all of a sudden, next you know, the game's tied because they put who I thought was a knucklehead in there. They shouldn't have done it, and that's I don't know if like I said it was you or the other Matt that I had messaged about how I felt about the coach. I just started going off on it again.
I know before you told me about it, but I think you're probably talking to the other Matt. But I know you're not a big fan of the coach.
Well, I got the ghost sign over his head. It's a picture I send to him all the time.
Think about this too. Remember, I know Luzardo lost yesterday. I'm a big Luzardo fan, by the way. But his start last week, the first inning, he gives up 4 runs. You think, Christ, oh damn, this game's over. And I'm watching the game with my son. I'm like, oh, this sucks. He went on to retire the next 22 batters in lights out fashion. And that's the mark of a champion. Stuff like that. It's been happening all year. I noticed little monikers with championship teams. And the Phillies just got it. They had the it factor. And now that you added Bader and Duran, they were the missing pieces. Bader's that energy guy. He's the J-roll. He's the Dykstra, dude.
Pick up. Yeah.
And Duran's the best closer we've had since Lidge.
Yeah, exactly. And they needed somebody to be able to shut the door. This is where I feel more confident than I have. Even if the pitching is average, having that guy in there with even 1 run, I will take any day.
He's going to close it.
Do you think it's a good thing that Alvarado got
he's
in
out
trouble and then he couldn't play in the playoffs? Does that
maybe it was a blessing in disguise? I was going to say maybe it was a blessing in disguise, man.
He's got something better for him somewhere else. He just hasn't figured it out. He's
everything in the universe. It's working for the Phillies.
Now, Jeff, his question: our starting pitching. Do we have enough pitchers to get through the playoffs?
I mean, I think so.
Nolan still scares me a little bit, though.
Well, I'd be honest. I don't know if Nola even makes the playoff roster. I mean, listen, nice guy and all, but it's not your year, Aaron. He'll be back next year. He'll still get his ring this year, but I highly doubt he makes the playoff roster. You can't trust him right now. And in the playoff game, you can't have players you don't trust. I think it's going to happen. I'll tell you. I'll one up you. I think there's more of a chance Taijuan Walker makes the playoff roster than Aaron Nola.
You might be right.
Damn, dude. How do you think?
I mean, look at the numbers all year, dude.
Yeah.
He's not just going to magically snap out this year and turn into Nola of 2017. Right. He is what he is this year. I love him to death. Get it together for next year. You'll still get your ring, and you'll still be on the bench every game, but you're not pitching. You're not pitching in the playoffs.
Yeah, I'm with you there. That's why I'm worried about him having to rely on him. I don't know about that yet.
Yeah, I don't know.
If the guy pisses me off, that's I just send that with no context. I don't even tell anybody. I just send
Rob Thompson. Oh.
He's such a nice guy, and I know like some calls, it's like, what are you doing, man? But I mean, for the most part, man, he's a winning coach. You can't not say that.
Well, I'll say
this: he playoffs.
He has the highest winning percentage of any manager in Phillies history, and they're 140 years old.
In the World Series, he made bad decisions, and then he puts our team the next year and tells them they don't need batting practice, and we proceed to get destroyed.
But remember, like I was saying about parallel lines, though. Remember, after Sirianni went to the Super Bowl in the next year, a lot of people were saying, "I want this guy fired. We hate Sirianni, this and that." And then he got the year 4. Remember, after 2023, we started 10-1 with the Eagles, and then had the most monumental collapse in team history. And people were like, "You got to fire this fucking guy." I think
we'd be lying to ourselves if anybody out here said they didn't think that.
I mean,
we went from grace like that. We fell from grace on a straight downward spiral. No grace.
Man. Look at the guy, dude. Just wins. You know what I mean?
Listen, Sirianni is just my next bulldog. I'm naming Sirianni. Seriously.
When you really think, you go back to what you said about this team, they're hard workers too. They've had a different offensive coordinator for 5 straight seasons, 6 maybe.
Well,
so how long Nick's been in here? It's been like one every year, and for us to be still like this, it's like Nick knows something. You can't be stupid.
And let's not forget, Nick comes from a family line of great coaches. His dad was coach at Mount Union. I know it's a lower level, but they won a ton of champions. This guy, he's bred of this ilk. I mean, this guy comes from a coaching family. Football has been ingrained in his life since he's probably knee high on a tall dog.
And he's got a lot of faith, obviously, in who he picks. Because, like I said, there's all first-year guys, and you're like, you've got a team that is Super Bowl caliber. What are you doing? Well, he got there twice, so smacked myself in the face on that one.
That was one weird thing about Hurts, man. He's so serious, very calm, like good under pressure. I thought his father would be like the same, man. But the father, on an interview, he's like
maybe he's more like his mom.
And he's just said, man, Hurts has always been like that. He's just always been like that. And
maybe his mom's like that, though. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm wondering.
That's true.
His dad was like not what I expected. I expected like military stuff. You know?
Yeah, man. I was thinking like, military, very determined, but he was just like,
And that's why I love the Hurts Sirianni dynamic. You got Hurts is so serious, and Sirianni's kind of like just goes with the flow. You know what I mean? Like, and it works. You know, you can't have two fucking eight personalities together. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Oh man.
But at least he came. I'm glad he came out of his show with that, same face for everything to tell Chris Jones basically shove it where the sun don't shine, brother.
Yeah, that was
awesome. Chris Jones did a lot of yapping all game, and listen, I saw his why. I heard his one comment. These with the tush push. Listen, I'm looking at you losing your fucking mind over the tush push. You talking about 9 plays they did? Listen, crazy. I got news for you, cancel culture. If you don't like it, figure out how to stop it. Let's stop canceling everything because you don't know how to do it.
Yeah, don't cry about it, dude. Figure it out.
My kids today, I got millennials and Gen Z and Alpha and all that stuff, right? So I said, don't ever let me catch you as a grown-ass man asking for an exception because you can't stop one team from one play. You walk in here, I'm going to smack you.
Well, you realize in 25 years, we're going to look back and laugh and be like, hey, you remember that play the Eagles did so good that they canceled it? We're going to look back and laugh. I'm saying it's going to be a footnote in history. They were so good at it, and teams are so soft where he said, well, instead of learning how to stop it, why don't we we'll just get rid of it and everybody will get a trophy. Everybody, and not only that, while we're at it, hey, we can't beat the shift in baseball. Let's cancel it. Why don't you learn how to hit the ball the other way? You think Ted Williams would ask you to cancel the shift? You think Tony Gwynn would ask you to cancel the shift? What are we doing here? What are we doing?
You said they're going to laugh. They're not going to laugh because they're
I'm going to laugh because I'm like, these fucking pussies, they were so fucking soft. So fucking soft. Oh, I don't like the play, so let's get rid of it. Why don't you figure out how to stop it?
They're not going to laugh. They're going to say, don't laugh at that because it's insensitive.
It's the pussification of America.
They needed to do. Don't make fun.
Dude, they're going to probably cancel that next year, man.
You know they are. You had Roger Goodell up in the stands.
So bad, dude.
Well, and listen, look, they're so scurrying and panic. Look, it's all these. Well, first, we're worried about injury. Boom, 99% no injury. It's unesthetic. We don't look the way it looks. Well, it works all the time. It's a penalty. Listen, you guys are scurrying like ants, man. Listen,
I have a solution. I think. You'd say only one running back next to the quarterback, but he has to be on one side or the other, not behind him. That's all.
We have Barkley. Hurts don't even need to touch the ball. We have Barkley, man.
Here's going to be the piece de resistance, and I can't wait the fuck till it happens. They're going to go ahead and cancel this motherfucking tush push, and the Eagles going to say, "Okay, I'm going to see your raise. I'm going to re-raise you. I have a 6'8", 380-pound rugby player that plays left tackle. I'm going to line him up at fullback on 4th and 1 and let him just run the fuck through people. Oh, you want to cancel the tush push? Okay, I got a backup plan.
We are the team that won the Super Bowl with the Philly. Nick Foles went to the coach. You have Philly special? Yeah.
Philly. And
we called up the plays, man.
Yeah, let's do it. Oh, that was the greatest Super Bowl ever. Even if the last one was great, nothing up the top the 2017 game.
So
that was because it was the first.
Well, my son believes this, and I might believe him too. That defense last year might have been one of the best, if not the best, in the history of football.
I think in Super Bowl history it is. Yeah,
pretty much. Right.
Listen, everybody said this team was a dynasty going in the game. We didn't let the Chiefs pass the 50-yard line until the end of the third quarter.
Yeah, we had more passing yards than yards or something like that. Yeah, it was. I mean, they were spinning off their heads. Soon after that first drive, I said, "Yeah, there's something don't look right."
Even for the division, we played against the Commanders. I want to say Redskins. Commanders.
They'll always be the Redskins,
right? And they were supposed to be this great team, and we stomped them. You know what I mean? It was like
twice.
Yeah, they talked
twice. By the way, we beat you guys by 3.5 touchdowns, Washington. So
Barkley said, "Hey, hi, my name's Saquon. First play of the game. How you doing?
Here's what I got for you. I got something for you.
Welcome to Philly, bitch."
Oh my god, I love Philly sports, man.
Oh, dude, listen. And I say it to people all the time, and they laugh. But I'm telling you, in about 7, 8, 9, 10 years, because you don't know you're in the good old days till you're in them. We're going to look back in 10, 15 years and be like, hey, Philly fans, I don't know if we have any watchers. I want to let you know. We're in the good old times. They're happening right now. Enjoy this. You might never see it again. You're about to see 4 championships. By 2033, you're going to look back and be like, wow, the Eagles have 5 Super Bowl rings.
But yeah,
I don't know why
driving to work,
man. They
driving to work Monday morning, Philly. If we Eagles lose or we have bad sports weekend, I'm miserable that week. It's miserable. But man, when we win and have a good weekend, man, I'm smiling. I'm so damn happy.
That's why we're the greatest sports city in the country.
Did you hear people that are more angrier than you are when you listen to sports talk on Monday, and it makes you feel better? That's the hangover cure, brother.
Yeah, so good. Yeah. Anything other topics sports wise?
No, I mean, we talked. We only had little Flyers, little Sixers. Did the Phillies? As far as the Phillies, just a side note, we're about to start a series with Arizona, who's a really good team. They're fighting for their playoff life in a weird way, and I always root to win, always. But if we don't win 2 out of 3, say we lose 2 out of 3, the Diamondbacks will push the Mets out of playoffs. And I can't stand the fucking Mets. So in that sense, it's kind of a win-win for Philly.
That's a win-win, man.
I said the second half of the season hasn't happened yet. So a couple months ago, I said, "Don't worry." I said, "Just hang in there."
That's all year.
Yeah.
That's what I tried to tell people on the show all year. I said, "Guys, don't panic." Baseball. I said, if you go into baseball with a football mentality, you're going to drive yourself mad. And listen, baseball is a fucking marathon. Literally, football is a sprint.
Yeah, we still have our picks for the week, and then we have your fun facts, Ricky. You want to start us off with that?
Well, you want to do our picks? You want to do our picks first? What do you want to do?
Yeah, let's do our picks first.
All right,
we're going.
Let guest goes first.
All right, Joe. What do you got? What's your 3 teams?
All right, so this week, what are the 3 teams I see winning?
Yes.
No spread.
I'm going Eagles straight up.
Nice.
There's one I think that's going to be interesting. I'm a little concerned about that Chiefs game. I feel like the Giants are going to be the upset.
Wow. I guess the
Chiefs. Neighbors
it's a ballsy pick, sir.
That is, man.
I don't know.
I like it.
I watch it a lot because my son. So they're having trouble right now. That's the best I can tell you. So the only other one, I got another. Bears over the Cowboys.
Wow. I hope so. God, I hope so.
Right.
I think you might be right on that one, actually, though.
Yeah. The Giants just scare me because they're weird with that, the deep threat. I don't know. Something bugging me on that one. Something bugging me on the Bears.
They're a better team than I thought they were going to be this year. I thought it was just going to be a mess with all their quarterbacks. They don't know, but I think Wilson's doing pretty good. So we'll see how it goes.
Just curious.
All right, DeeTer, what do you got, bro?
All right, I got let's see. Let me bring up the key. I got the Colts over the Titans.
They're really good. Shane Steichen's an offensive genius.
Colts have been doing really good. I got the Bucks. I feel that the Bucks have been doing really good.
It's a really good team. Baker's for real.
And they're playing the Jets. I mean, that should be a win.
Stink.
Yeah, Jets is like another depressing team this year.
Yeah, they're garbage.
Especially
without Fields.
Yeah.
Truth.
Anybody goes there. Their career's over as soon as they go.
So I'm going to Seahawks over the Saints. The Saints are bombing.
Saints are garbage.
So I feel
might be the worst team in the league, the Saints.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Well, good picks. My picks, similar to you. I'm taking the Eagles. I do think it's going to be a fist fight in the phone booth. I think it's going to be a one-score game, but I think the Eagles pull it out like they did their first 2 games, and hold their MO. I think the Eagles go 3-0, and I got 27-20, a one-score game, but I think that touchdown comes very late when it's tied at 20.
I think Barkley's
playing in Philly is the advantage. I mean, the Broncos seems like a good.
Hello.
If we were playing in the Broncos like stadium, they got like a different atmosphere. You know what I mean? Like it might be a little bit harder to play there. But since it's a home game, I
got the Eagles, I got the Steelers, and I got the Chiefs. Opposite you, and you're right. I just think I can't see the Chiefs going 0-3. Andy Reid teams, as long as I've known Andy, I don't know if he's ever been 0-3, except maybe his very first year when he's here with the Eagles in '99. And especially that Giants team is a dumpster fire. That is a garbage organization. Their head coach is a fucking boob, and their front office is a fucking disgrace. I think the Chiefs. So I got the Eagles, the Steelers, and the Chiefs.
Who's the Steelers playing?
Oh, I don't. Come on, I'm fucking 420 deep, dude, right now.
Right. I mean, you notice I'm like zoned out over here. I have no idea. I'll be middle of thinking something. I'm like, I don't even know what that was.
I was going to throw Patriots. Right. And so you had the Patriots. So yeah, so dogfight. I think Aaron Rodgers, Drake May showdown.
All right. Well, that's interesting. We'll see how we do. On to the fun facts. What's your fun facts?
Okay.
Ricky?
So fun facts, real quick. I just shit. So I did go over the one I said earlier. Carson Wentz is the first NFL quarterback ever to start for 6 different teams in 6 consecutive seasons. Crazy. I know it's a really weird stat. And while we're doing NFL, something I noticed from the game the other night when we beat Kansas City again, I saw a number of because I saw the Makuba interception, which was an amazing save the game. Only 2 safeties ever from the age of 22 or younger have ever intercepted Pat Mahomes, and that was Cooper DeJean and Andrew Makuba. So pretty fucking interesting. Both 22 or younger safeties were Eagles. Secondly, we're just talking culture. By the way, my sleeper team this year, Shane Steichen is a fucking offensive genius. Danny Dimes is up there blowing the fuck up. That team is really good offensively. The Colts are the first team in NFL history did not punt the ball one time ever in their first 2 games. Not one time. They have not punted the ball yet. Their offense is that good.
Wow, dude, that's crazy.
2-0-2.
And last but not least, while we're talking NFL, I just thought it was a fun stat and a weird stat.
It is.
We've all been there. The NFL itself estimates that more than 100 children are conceived at tailgate parties in Super Bowl parking lots. Every year.
That's
at least
pretty
they'll
gross.
know every year.
So when the kid said, "Hey, Mom and Dad, how'd you meet?" "Hey, we were fucking behind a porta potty at the Super Bowl." Yeah, baby, nailed him.
That sounds like right there.
Is that it?
Yeah. And real quick, this is the NFL to do. It's just something I saw. It was funny. That's one thing it said. If you have a net and you cut it or rip it, when you're done, you'll actually have less holes than you had to start with.
Okay.
I don't know why, but it's a weird thing.
You're right. That's interesting. Yep.
So that's all I got.
You got one more, Joe? You said, or
No,
you go with the fun fact?
One. What do you call a guy who has the best sphincter control and lets out the greatest farts you ever heard in your life? What do you call that person? With their own unique ability. A fartist.
Fartist.
Jeez. Right. That's some good dad jokes, man. That's dad joke level. I love it.
Hey, fart loader doing fartist. Yeah, I guess I'm
man. Hey, check us out every Thursday.
Just air passing by its turd, baby.
On the BGSE Network, talk about craft beer and sports. Joe, thank you so much for being on the show.
Always Joe, great to see you, big dog.
So cool. All right. You guys have a good night out there.
Peace.
Have a good one.